Disclaimer. What everybody has to say, that is your own opinion. First question. In the most recent cases, as well as past cases of senseless killings of African Americans, do you feel all were racially motivated? If you feel they were racially motivated, why?
I can't really say about all because I don't know all. But the ones I do know about, they are and were definitely racially motivated.
Why do you feel that they were racially motivated?
Because it's a repetitive process with history in these people. It's not the first time and it won't be the last.
Mm. Okay.
They hate us. We cook better, we look better.
Yeah, somewhat, because we gonna always be profiled no matter what. They always gonna think a certain way. Gonna always, they fear us so much that they gotta hurt us, and they always gonna keep us down anyway. And then at the same time, some of it we participate in ourselves, some of it, but a lot of it is racially motivated. It's racially motivated.
I feel like this country was designed for the white man. It was never designed for us anyways. So, of course, it was going to be how it is now. That's how I feel about it.
I agree with all my brothers the same way. They said different ways. Some of it I would reword, but I agree with you. We got profiled and stood at it, looked at it with a stigma like we not wanted or like. Sometimes they try to downgrade you and make you feel like you're the lesser. But when you know you're not, so you gotta be strong-minded and feel and know that. 10 toes you got, you stand on, you mean what you said. You is that man. Don't let them downgrade you. Stand and believe what you talk about and stand on.
The foundation of it was slave patrols. So shit, they want to keep the descendants in line. Shit, so that's all it's about. And on the flip side of it, I never heard of niggas killing no white man in these streets. So I ain't never heard that. So shit, obviously it is.
It's repetitive.
The ones that scared us when they get together, bro, they try to team up. You know what I'm saying? Against us. But if we team up, you know what I'm saying? It's a different.
And that's the process of it all, because the unity is the toughest thing.
It's an illegal assembly.
If we team up,
It's an illegal assembly.
It's gonna
It's a game.
It's gonna be a game, but at the same time, it's defending our life, because we strong. We too strong.
They try to down.
The problem is we don't know how to come together.
Exactly.
We is strong once we come together, but we don't know how to come together.
We don't.
Because we still
We
killing
just
each other.
came together.
That shit is
Shit, we still.
one thing before you get to the next question is
I
the
get
fact
serious right
All
now.
right.
I just got done.
whatever the subject of black on black crime, that shit only been lasting when they dropped the dope in the hood. Then they took statistics on it to give a reason for their mass incarceration for black folk. That's all it was about, and that's all the last 30 or 40 years. When a white person say some shit about fucking black on black crime, ask them they crime on humanity. Humanity itself. That's what you want to ask. What is their crime on humanity? Man, that shit we doing is all designed.
Okay.
So that shit that's irrelevant to anything we got going on. But we do have to stop killing each other.
Right. Okay. If a police officer commits a crime, should he or she receive the same sentence as a civilian would, or should they receive a more harsh sentence?
Same.
You think
Somebody
same?
said all rules apply to every man, woman, and child. It's not gonna be war.
Okay. Never. Do you feel like?
That's why we got war.
Okay.
Shit don't apply to them.
Okay.
We got to follow the same rules, so you know, if not, it's gonna be war. Ain't no way around it.
Okay. So Melvin, do you feel like if a police officer commits a crime, should he or she be held as the same sentence as a civilian or a more harsh sentence?
It should be more because they're supposed to know the law and enforce their law. It's supposed to be fair, but no, it should be worse. They like, and then they need to just go ahead and do something to them, right? You know, make them wait. We can do something to you right now, buddy. You ain't waiting to do nothing to hurt nobody. We'll do that to you right now. Same way, we're gonna do it to you right now. Ain't no waiting. Do that to you right now, and then stop. Yeah,
Okay.
stop. Let somebody go to. Let a group of people decide to stop going to shooting at them one day. Like, man, we tired of here. You know, like, oh, we gonna take somebody. Okay, you take this with you. Okay, then what? Then they wrong. They vigilantes then. But they do it, or we enforcing the law.
Okay.
And it's set up for you to fail. Now, like he said, it's always gonna be set up for us to fail. It ain't never gonna be equal. Never. We 200,000-300,000 years behind in money. How it's gonna be equal? Let alone talking about some right wood.
Okay. Next candidate.
Well, officers are civilians of this country. Just because they hold a different job position is just that. You know, but as far as accountability, if you're guilty of a crime, of course, you face the same judgment as everybody else who committed that crime.
But I feel that shit get something worse because the simple fact that they were sworn in to do right. So they know better. So they should do better.
Civilian. We all civilians. We all supposed to treat each other the same. You know what I'm talking about? Like, eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, right? Okay. Now, you did your crime. To this family, let them judge you then. If it ain't like, you know what I'm talking about, let the family judge you. If the police did that person wrong, let the family judge instead of the jury.
All they gonna do is put them in protected custody. What about that general population?
Yeah,
Going out there. Going out there. You did that. Police are not going out
But
there.
let that family be the jury.
Yeah, let them do that. Yeah. Let them decide.
Let them be the jury. Don't go pick no jury.
Yeah, did you mean to do that though?
Once you convicted of
So that's the execution.
that's what they need, the execution, because you know better. You know better.
You know better.
You know better. You should have did better. You know better than that right now.
So all they gonna do is tell you when they take you to jail. But you had a choice.
You know the
That's what they gonna say.
family
That's what they gonna say when they take you to jail. You had a choice. You had to. You did this. You should have did it. Yeah. So now you're the same way now. You had a choice. No.
I ain't lying. Black folks and white folks are actually good people, man. They humans. You know what I'm saying? They do
I'm
right.
alright with everybody.
Wrong is wrong.
But still, wrong is wrong.
Wrong is wrong. Right is right.
Always more harsh. Always. That ain't how America
They
is.
know the
In
right.
our eyes, we gonna always say it should be harsh, but you know.
It always should be more harsh. Because they
down with
they come up with cruel intentions.
You know,
They find loopholes.
They down with it. They down with it. They down with it.
Cruel intentions, and all it comes about is you a black man. That's it. So they should get harsher sentence. And I wish if it was up to me and my people and how I feel, they should get the same. They say when you say the same sentence, they should get dealt. When they do shit like that on a black man.
That's right.
Right.
That's point blank period. I don't give a fuck how they feel. And if they do that, they should think about the same sentence upon their family too. Yeah. Not on the behalf of a court system, but I'm saying for man, if I do any harm to a man, I should worry about the consequences coming back to me and my family. He should feel the same way.
Wow.
That's period.
Okay.
Thanks to them.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's pretty
down
up.
to a majority vote.
I know too many good white ones in my thugging because every time I encountered one, it was fucked up. So I ain't never seen nothing right. Ruled it off like, yeah, we're gonna get this ride like this.
Do you believe that if there's an encounter with the police, such as being pulled over from an incident or just any incident at all, and you may or may not have a record, that some officers can be led to believe that you are guilty until proven innocent?
They go ahead and put you in the handcuffs, so you're guilty already.
Bing.
That's guilty in fact already.
Yeah. They say it for their
I don't
safety.
care.
They say
You
it
ain't
for
got
their
nothing or whatever, so
Madrid
why
already.
I'm in handcuffs, officer?
What's that say about
For my protection.
I'm saying, yeah.
That's
Hold
what
on,
they say.
sir, let me get you out of the
So I'm
street.
a threat
I
already.
didn't handcuff you like this here.
I'm a threat
I'm Madrid already. You just walk at me, what's your name? I say my name on Madrid.
I can't sit in my car while you do what you gotta do.
I'm a threat, yeah. I gotta get out the car and we gonna look in the car.
Put me in handcuffs, all this mess.
So as you flinch, they put the bullet in.
Nah, you walk up, talking to you, holding it.
Oh, listen, I was watching the video. I was watching the video the other day. The police was harassing a black dude in a bar, and he's an undercover FBI agent, and the police don't even know it.
Yeah,
Harassing him.
You
You
saw
know
that?
what I'm saying?
You saw that?
And just like
He put
just
him all the
gave
way
all
to the
kind of
bus
hell.
side too.
But then when they put him in handcuffs and
He got the
everything,
ID out.
took that ID out and
He
was like,
said,
oh, sir.
oh.
He hiding you.
Hey, look, they spin around.
So
they
what?
trying to
So
take
what
the
was that
handcuffs off
process
his-
change when they find out he was an FBI agent?
He played it all the way till
At
they
first he
pulled
was
it
a
out.
black man. Then he turned it. And when they find out he was somebody
They
with
probably said we
FBI,
finally met, cuz.
so
They
what
was
was
on
that
the
process?
No, they was on the
What was
message
their
with
mental process?
And listen. This dude was chilling with a white dude, but they didn't even mess with the white dude.
But I'm
They
saying
went straight to the
but
black
police,
dude
what
the
they
whole time.
what they mental process was.
But he an undercover FBI agent the whole time.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. He was a black man. That's what they looked at. Then now
He
it's
didn't
respect.
even mess with his buddy, which was white. They ain't even say nothing to him.
That's our everyday life. That's our everyday life.
When the ID came out, they went to try to turn around and take the handcuffs off.
That's why ain't no.
Yeah. He took that wallet out. I'm like,
and asked for the supervisor
with the scream.
It ain't no sympathy.
Everybody get your ID out.
And listen, they got to do everything he say because he higher than them.
You do too.
They felt like you
I
do.
know they felt like.
I was 9 years
Straight
old.
shit.
What age were you when you had your first encounter with the police? And was it a good one?
I was 9. I know he probably. I was saying.
It'd been good if I'd have ran a little.
But yeah, I was 9 years old, riding my bicycle across the tracks over there on the bar street.
That's what I'm trying to say. One apart.
She ain't talking about you.
No, they messing with
She talking about grown
anything.
Shit, I'm talking about,
Well, you can ride a bike, let's check your serial number.
It's not no grown shit. No, I'm talking about you said law enforcement period, right?
Yeah. What was your,
Yeah, my first law enforcement period. That was 9 years old.
now I'm saying what usually happens is they attempt to introduce them to you when you're in school as the friendly person, the person that's supposed to protect and serve. Elementary school is serious.
He is a friendly person. You know what? Hey, the police in school here, old man retired, about ready to get off the force. Of course he's friendly.
Right.
He want to retire. He want to go home.
Old
people they had out there
back
school.
across the track. That's my first time.
I was
Middle school?
I was in elementary.
What was it for?
I know we going.
just because they roll through the projects like that every day. You just jumped out on me with a stick, so you get in the car. I was so scared to get hit by that stick. I got in the car. For real.
I was in middle school because I had a cousin out there
man. You
teaching,
gonna have to catch me.
and the police was there. I done cussed out the
My
PTs.
mama with the belt.
See them call mama. You already know what happened after that.
What do you think is the missing piece of the puzzle with the police officers and the people?
They don't think about if somebody did them like how they do somebody. That's the missing piece.
Okay. Next.
My thing is, all the cops ain't the same. You know what I'm saying? Some of them, you can deal with because they, in the community, they know what goes on, how people's lives are going. But the other ones, they just working. That's all. That's just a job. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, exactly.
They there to harass you. That's all it is. And they don't give a damn about nothing else. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? That's it.
Right.
I really feel like our legit ones should be elected for that. Like the ones within our community that we choose. They shouldn't be able to put in a resume or application or whatever and go through their thing and just get a job. That's not what they for. You do that in your pick. We choose out. That's what I would need to vote for.
You think we should vote police officers in?
They say we pay them anyway.
Hey.
That's right.
Saying tax all now.
Just like
You know-
Background, see what's going on with you. Oh, we don't want you next. You shaking hands and kissing babies, then you want to be a lady. You gotta be nice to them.
Hey, they vote the sheriff in, so I don't see one on.
I agree with that.
Exactly.
All right.
That's a real good. He done make me change everything. I don't think.
I agree with
Nope.
that.
I second emotion.
You second the motion.
I agree with
All right.
that. I agree with that.
third
What's the
emotion.
question?
I'm voting now.
I'm talking about the highest officer ever, Trump. He want to bring troops in here and shoot people. Y'all better motherfucker wake up. If they don't want no National Guards, he want the Army to come in. Army come in, they come shoot
And
the
what
kill.
he gonna come in?
Y'all
He
better
gonna
wake
kill
up.
everybody.
Serious. He said
And
they
the
Louis
ones
is
that ain't- and the
He
ones
said
that
he
ain't
is
come, they
above the law.
Exactly.
And realize that he
Exactly.
is
He
because
is.
he can get away with anything right now,
Anything.
and he got to go to
Anybody.
for nothing.
Yeah.
You can't do nothing to him.
He don't even know how to talk positive.
Yeah, he ain't got nothing.
He
You all that he know how to talk about some money. That's
Yeah,
all.
fire.
Let's get his country back. Let's get his country back running.
You get to
And
say
all this stuff
that
here.
money.
We got the hill first.
You don't care about it.
Listen, as a race, how has this affected your view on law enforcement?
I treat you how you treat me. When I meet you in the world, you treat me nasty, I treat you nasty. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead.
I treat you how they treat me. That's all it is. I don't disrespect nobody when I come upon them for the first time. I try to have respect for people, but you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna just let you push me over and all that crazy mess. And think you just finna walk over me like like they did them people doing the peaceful protests they were doing, the peaceful protests they were doing. People was getting trampled. Pushed over. I seen a 70-something-year-old man get pushed over by a man, man.
Yeah, I seen that.
And he was just walking, trying to get out there and go away.
Yeah, push the man over.
Yeah. That one law enforcement. That was Trump enforcement.
I don't, me personally, I live in a society where I seen where a white boy went in there and killed 9 people in the church.
Exactly.
And they came out and took him to a fucking Burger King.
Mm-hmm.
And a man come out here and they accuse him. They accused George Floyd of motherfucking having a fake $20 bill and got his life taken. And plus the foundation of it all is not for us. None of this shit for us. If we gonna vote for anything, we vote for stand-up individuals in our community to stand for us. Especially if you know found out. I'm an 80s baby. I was born in the 80s. So especially if you find out, it was conspiracy to put crack cocaine in our communities. You know all this shit. You know the shit we're going through psychologically, spiritually, physically. You should be with us to fight against the bullshit that's going on against us. If you're gonna police something, police the motherfuckers that brought this shit in here. Fuck them. Straight up. Fuck all that shit. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
Tell them, bro.
Honestly.
Real.
Opinion? Next?
Yeah, I got
opinion?
one. I got one.
That's real.
Go ahead.
I got one. I agree with what he said about we need to screen police more better. Like they screen people with guns. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Run a good background check on them. Don't just hire these people because you need more people in the force. That's all. You hiring them for force. That's all they're doing. They come in here and they got mental problems. They done been their family that mentally abused them and all this stuff here, and you're putting them with a gun and everything, and taking it out on whoever they want. And that's what's going on right now. That's what it's doing. You're not screening them good. You're just putting them out there because you need more bodies out there and stuff. That's not good. You think it is? Oh, we got thousands of police. No, we don't need that. We need people who can, could deal with this here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Not just go out there and
Get a
hurt
job.
people, and hurt people. That's all that's what's going on.
We need our own land police by
I know a couple of them now that they done hired, that are mentally and they gonna have problems.
Man, look. How have these recent and past events changed your views on how other races see you?
They see us as strong as hell.
They marching with us right now, though.
You know,
Hold on a minute.
They with us.
I'm gonna tell you
They
something.
with us.
White people out there.
Hold on a minute. So
Look like they
think about
marching
some of
with
this
us
stuff
right now.
that's
So
going
it's a
on
little
though.
different right now.
Y'all think these people march? Some of these people not
Not
marching
all
with
of
us
them.
now.
Some
Some
of
of these
them
people
out there
will hurt
losing.
y'all now.
These people are putting bricks
out here for y'all, call y'all up. Hey, I got a bunch of bricks over here. I want all y'all to come over here and ride over here.
No, you ain't see the black girl that called
White people
the
doing
white
that.
people
Tell me
spraying
that.
Black Lives Matter on some black
Right.
girl.
Right.
Stopped them and
Right.
told them, no, don't do that. So we gonna get blamed for that.
Brought us great
Oh, I'm telling you,
Yeah, you
That's
can't
that
do that.
Republican
That's that
bullshit.
thing. That's what it is. They putting that out there.
They get paid to do that
Show
shit.
y'all.
business.
They gonna make y'all
But you
look like
can't do
real
that.
Yeah,
niggas
really.
out there.
Yeah, they're trying to make us
tearing
look
up
dumb.
shit.
They're
It's
trying to
not-
make us look
It's
dumb.
not really the black people out there tearing up
Exactly,
stuff.
exactly.
You look at it, these white people are putting this stuff out here to make y'all look bad. That's what it is.
Yeah, man.
It is.
Niggas trying to make us
You gotta wake up. That's all it is.
For
You
those
looking at
that-
it because it's moving so fast. Everybody jumping in. Like a movement. Yeah, it's moving. But it's
You
not.
don't even see the bitch behind you. They load up.
For For those that genuine, I really see
Yeah, like you
y'all.
say, got Trump
I'm
on.
a black man and
Yeah,
I'm about my
Brings
people.
make us
But
have to bring it
those
on.
that other nationalities that's really out there genuinely, I salute y'all.
That's real.
But the one, it's an agenda that they trying to martial law, all that other shit they trying to put in place, and they got it on camera with police officers busting out windows. They ain't got people that own their own businesses busting out windows, putting Black Lives Matter on their property, making it look like niggas done did some shit. When I see half these videos, the majority of them is not black people. I see a couple black folks running through there, but majority is not black folks. But for how they perceive us, shit, that's only on them. It's not for me to worry about no more. Shit, that shit over with. For me. But I appreciate the ones that have stood with us and go back to all the way to slave days. It have been ones that help us navigate through those woods to get free. And what we so I salute y'all. So don't think it's a hatred, but I do know that I am angry. I'm pissed off about a lot of shit. But fuck that. If you genuine, I pray that you don't get caught up in the bullshit, because it's gonna be something ugly out here.
Backlash about it now.
For real. Stand up for what's right, because it's a spiritual warfare at the end of the day. That's it. So God, people, and we going through it. So you stand with us in the end, because if you're not, you continue being arrogant within our downfall. Shit, okay, continue on, because it's gonna get ugly in a few. It ain't about nothing physical by anyone else can do. It's God Himself. He gonna turn the table.
He's tired of it.
He's tired.
Tired of it.
Like that. And real.
Do you think it's smart to be marching right now?
That was on to the
Why
next
you
question.
think these people want us to go out there and do that?
They're trying to help kill us with this.
You're gonna get that covert if you go in all these crowds.
What is your take on protesting, and would you let your kids participate in it?
Positive protest, and I'm with it. My kid protesting, I'm going with them. I'm with them.
No, I wouldn't, because I'm not going to protest. Because for the simple fact,
if I was to go, you know what I'm saying? If I was,
it's been plenty of people have died over the years, and all of a sudden, now while this pandemic going on right here, why is millions and millions of people going out there and getting affected and dying because of this?
Double-edged sword.
You know what I'm saying? This was the only man that y'all didn't see worse than this happen. But now all of a sudden you just see one man, and now everybody want to jump in on this hill. It's been going on for years and years. So something is pushing y'all to go out there. You know what I'm saying? I know you've been in the house and stuff. You know, it's making you want to get out there and you know what I'm saying.
That's a government trick they designed.
But look at what has happened. What's happening? Look how many people gonna die of this.
It was already 100,000 people done died.
Yeah.
Worse than the war done killed.
Wait till the thing come back when they go to show how many people got affected for going to this.
After all of this.
Yeah. They don't know the statistics not for it yet. But when they get through, a lot of people gonna die from over this hill. Just because they was just participating on something, you know, they wanted to go out there and ride it because they haven't been out and they just came out at the right time. Which what I say was orchestrated because look what's happening. Who all going out there? Who they want out there? They want the black people out there. They're gonna die. Everybody gonna die around here. We got high blood pressure, everything that can trigger this shit and make you kill you right now. You know what I'm saying? Because we was raised back in the day, everybody worked all this stuff here. You know what I'm saying? It's just made for you.
Right.
So what the question was again, sis? Yeah, me and my daughter had a deep conversation about it. She really wanted to go out there and do it, but within that process, it was like you said, it's a lot of things surrounding that. But I told her within that situation, you have to really be serious about what you're doing, because, like you say, it's you got police officers out there busting windows, and you can be walking by police talking about people looting, but they gonna see a first black person they see, they start shooting rubber bullets and tear gas. I say if you go out there, you gotta be prepared to die for the cause. That's how I gave it to her. It ain't no sugarcoating that shit. If you go out there, you gotta be really ready, and
if you get caught,
use the tactics that you learned from me or anybody else, your uncles or anybody else. better learn how to survive out there because it ain't about peaceful protest when it comes to black folk. They been here in this pride for hundreds of years. It ain't about none of that shit. It's about us being out there right now.
If you go to jail for a night,
in the process,
you ain't no bond or nothing.
man,
So you try.
the process of that, I don't care about her getting locked up.
Say they gotta love.
If she love what she doing, she love her people.
All right, one at a time.
If she love her people truly, I don't care nothing about no jail. I don't care nothing about no grave. But you make sure you have that in your heart. What you doing when you go out there? It's a process. We too worried about too much other shit besides our people. Because everything else that we talk about is not involving the black man that just died out here for nothing, that left children out here. I love my children more than I give a fuck about a law. Straight up. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. That shit, what it is. I love my partner's children more than I love the law. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. They made a law for us. They fixed this game. We fucked up out here. So that's what I told my daughter. My daughter, thank God, she got a partial scholarship to go to Georgia State University. But she say she don't care nothing about that I don't care nothing. That's what I'm gonna die for. That's what it is. Okay, babe, I respect that, and I'm gonna be on my way up there. She decided not to go. She decided that it was a lot of other elements involved in it that wasn't healthy for the people, and I respected that too. But at the same time, all that other shit is irrelevant. It's either it's us or it's nothing else. I don't get caught up in that shit. I don't like it. I love my children. I love my partner's children. I love my brother's children. Our lives mean more than any constitutional law or any flag that hang over our head. Fuck about none of that shit.
Any other opinions before the next question?
We're gonna have another 100 years of this shit if we don't stop it now.
That's right.
Boy, I'm trying to tell you.
I told you a black panther.
Do you think that voting could have an impact on your local laws and how the police department operates?
As long as they don't cheat the floor. We can do it as long as they don't cheat the floor.
They gonna cheat.
All the fellas got their rights back, they can vote.
They gonna cheat.
We know how they count in the South down here, boy.
You know what I'm saying? That's some funny. That's
9 fingers and 8
That's
toes.
the hey,
How long you paid your fines yet?
That's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but
That's how that shit
they say that don't matter the fine. They say that.
But you know where they set that up for the black people anyway?
Exactly.
Because they know they put a fine on us, what, $10,000? We ain't gonna never pay this here.
They
You know
know
what I'm
it.
saying? Come on,
They
man.
already
Hey, we
know.
got fined.
they
We
know
got
this.
They
birth.
already know.
We
Yeah.
was fined on birth, boy. We were paying fines then.
Get that social security number. Start that checker. Start it on up.
What it
Get
started
your
from?
tab.
They
What it
been building
started?
us.
What it started on Front Street?
That social security number.
Alright, then.
Start that tab up,
There
boy.
it is.
Gotcha.
Hey, you got credit when you was born.
I tell you.
Yep.
Got a light
It went up
bill
there,
at
lights
5
already.
years old.
It wasn't a good credit either. It wasn't a good credit. You was born with bad credit.
You were born
And part of America's part of America's dick.
Depends on what level you vote at, though. That a lot of that depends on what level you voting at. If you want the locals to be involved and you think they'll make a difference, you gotta vote at the local level so it'll go up.
A lot of people we say vote. I understand. I respect that. I will never disrespect that. But me personally, when it comes to voting, I feel like a lot of things won't change. But I understand locally it can change. But you got to apply pressure outside of voting. You got to do things, come together and make things happen. Walk to the local state
We gotta walk like
police
we talk.
department and view your opinions and show up to the local meetings and stuff like that. You have to do other things besides vote for anything to change.
Speak, but you got to do it.
I don't see them never giving no power of no black man with the power of pen or nine within the computer screen to change anything. So anything we gotta change. We gotta change within ourselves first. Then we can change everything else.
But when you vote locally, you gotta make sure you vote for the people that got your interest.
People think like me, not
Yeah,
look
the
like me.
people that got your
Well, shit,
interest
Think like
but
me.
and what you believe wanna happen and that you see them working towards
I
it.
mean that's a dangerous thing too, because a
It
lot of
can
them
be.
play
Because
that
all
game.
of them
A lot of them play that game like they interested. They'll come eat chicken when they say collard greens and watermelon with you and come to the cookout. But at the end of the day, they still with the establishment. They still with the elites. Because at the end of the day, they gonna go with the wealthy, and a lot of us, you don't have
All
that
of
wealth.
us
They're
money
all power.
motivated. It's all about money. If you got money, you can do anything.
Exactly.
They can say that all day long because Donald Trump got money. That's how he got it on.
Exactly.
It's all about money.
That's all got money, man.
Exactly.
Money.
He taking care
I
of.
could be a president.
Trump
I
always
ain't
taking care of all the ones that looked out for him throughout his time.
That's why nobody's running against him because everybody is in his pocket.
He done took care of everybody.
Exactly. They on the roster. Y'all seen them movies? Y'all done seen them movies where they got thousands of names on them? All they names on
It's a roster.
He is what the
All it
revelation
is. He taking care of everybody that took care of him. That's all.
Don't worry about it, because what you working
That's why
on
we
now,
gotta take care
y'all
of
ain't gonna have
ourselves.
no election.
That's why we gotta take care of
That's
ourselves.
all I got to say.
A dictator.
You gotta believe it. That's what he
A
is.
dictator.
And
We
he
gotta
slick.
take care of
He's
ourselves.
slick. I told y'all, watch. He orchestrated this here that he's gonna stay in office and he's not gonna have no election because if you got a pandemic going on and then you got a civil war going on.
Look at all the money I gave you. Hey, look at all the money I gave y'all to the coronavirus. He gonna say
I'm going over here to watch over here.
But check
that bullshit.
check the cities out that he done sent money to. It's the ones that voted for him. That's all he taking care of. The ones that took care, or the ones with the popular electoral. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. It don't. Shit. The bottom line, I feel like every man out here I touch bases with on a daily basis or every weekend. That's what I look out for. Look out for ourselves and our children. Build economy within ourselves. That's it. That's it.
All right. So the last question. I want you to think long and hard about this one. What can we do as a race that's different to protect one another and to have a positive impact on our community?
Stop killing each other and bringing each other down. Pull together.
Stop falling for their tricks.
Shut up, man.
Organize and mobilize.
We gotta mentor the jitterbugs.
What the church is? Look at the kids running around now. Remember one time the kids, they could go to the church anytime they want.
You ain't have a choice but to
You go to church.
And to church 7 days a week.
Yeah, you can't even go.
Yeah, anything. I didn't want to go to
We
hell.
used to play basketball.
Where the church bus at? You remember the church bus come bump the whole
We are not talking about church. That's a whole other conversation for another day. That could be a marathon. Come
That's the
on.
only way we're gonna change.
Okay, but
If
it
our
ain't just
churches
church.
get strong,
It's
our
not
church
just
is
church.
not strong enough, so the politicians are using that part right there.
Okay.
It's a spiritual warfare.
It is. Hey, it is. But they took the church out of the White House. So that's why it's going through what it's going
The
through right
church
now.
was once our pillar of our community.
Church ain't like the church.
You know what
You
I'm saying?
can't
But
beat your kids. So
You
that's
can't-
another
you
thing.
can't even test
So
out.
now they going out doing what they want, and they talk back to their parents and all this stuff. Yeah. Okay, there's a lot of stuff they do.
It's a spiritual warfare.
Government stepped in
It's
and
bigger.
took
It's
everything
way
on.
bigger than what we see.
And now that's what's making it bad.
If it comes down to a situation where they burn every church down, do we give up? The church,
No, the church is in you.
Yeah, exactly.
The church is in you. That's why I say it's not all about a physical church. You don't have to be physically in church. The church is in you.
Okay, if it's a power in it, so when I hug my brother that's love, what God say 3 or more that you got to congregate.
Hey,
So if we sit there, it don't matter in the process. If people disagree, disagree with our habits. We have certain ones in our congregation might do whatever habit they feel, but they still got the heart of God.
Exactly.
So it ain't about none of that. It's a spiritual warfare. So we got the ground go back to God in its essence. Not before somebody, because God say, I don't exist and know what man built with hands. So if he telling you that, he telling you he didn't build it. He ain't know what they built with hands, bricks or any of that stuff. So man-made stuff. So I'm with my people. So we got to be amongst our people and do for our people. We leaving our children out here to hang for them to do what they doing to them.
Exactly.
And we go sit back and say, yeah, they wildin'. When we were once wildin' too, stupider than they was. But God blessed us to still be here.
But our main fault is when it comes to the young kids, giving up too easy.
Always.
Giving up too easy.
Always. But once was, but still at the same time, it's like it's so much going on,
It
but
is.
it has to start with our spiritual
It's
balance
all
before
mind.
anything.
It's all mind.
It
Your
have
mind.
to. It have to start with the Almighty Man above.
Yeah.
For anything, it don't start nowhere else. If we're gonna move anyway, we got to start with Him. We have to. It ain't no other way. Then from there we can build our economics, and I hear black folk, we talk about economics and building that. Then we have to build our military. We have to protect what we build. So it ain't no, if we think we gonna be peaceful and keep praying through this shit, you motherfucking lie.
They say faith without works is what?
You tricking yourself.
Faith without works is what? Faith without what is what?
God put His Spirit in you to be a warrior. God is love, but God is wrath too.
Faith without works
He's
is
love,
dead.
but at the same time, He'll demolish a whole nation if He don't stand on what He doing, what He about. So I'm about love, but I'm about wrath. I'm about protection. I'm about my people. I'm about our children, our future generations, and what we're gonna do to protect them. And that was said, is no involvement with their laws, period. I don't want their laws involved in what the fuck we finna build, period.
Hey, what we building ain't going nowhere.